guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a tutorial, review, and swatch video all in one. So I didn't do my foundation and stuff because I kind of feel like this video is going to be long anyway, so I didn't want to take up more of your time doing my foundation. And this is a collaboration video with Mrs. Texas Beauty. She is a beauty YouTuber like myself, and she actually got another Juvias Place palette, which is what this video is going to be about. I got the Juvias Place Masquerade palette, which is this awesome palette right here, and it has these beautiful colors. Ta-da! You guys, this palette is fucking awesome. I highly recommend this palette to anyone and everyone. It's so great. It has your browns and your bright colors. It has everything in between. It's just beautiful. It's just, this palette is so me. Everything about this palette screams me. But yeah, so I am doing a collaboration video with Mrs. Texas Beauty. She has the Nubian 2 palette and she loves it too. But we got together and we decided, since she has the Nubian 2 palette and I have Masquerade palette, we would do a collaboration video together to show you fine people how awesome these palettes are. So this is the look I created, and if you would like to see how I did this, please keep watching. And at the very end of the video, I'm gonna have swatches of all these colors in this palette so you can see. And the other thing I wanna say is please go check out her video of the Nubian 2 palette because I'm sure it's going to be awesome. She is a phenomenal makeup artist. She's super sweet and she does really, really great work. So I know that you guys will like her videos, and I will have her link in the description box below for her Instagram and YouTube and whatever else she may have. But yeah, let's get on with the video so we can get rolling. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is take a fluffy brush. This is my go-to fluffy brush. I'm going to take this color Burkina. It's this color right here. And just tap my brush in it very lightly, and then I'm going to put that right onto the crease of my eye and kind of blend it a little bit onto my brow bone, but not a whole lot. Alright, and with the same fluffy brush, we're going into the color Fulani, which is this color right here. And I'm going to do the same thing as I did with my other color. Just going to blend that right into the crease. The cool thing about these shadows is you really don't need a whole lot of product on your brush because they're so pigmented. So a little goes a long way. Alright, and then I'm going to take this color, I think it's called Ada, but it's this color right here. It's like a brick red color. I love it. I love the way it looks. And this is very, very pigmented, so just be very careful with it. I'm going to take this color and just put it right onto the outside corner of my eye. I'm going to take it a little bit into the crease, but I'm not going to go all the way like I did with the last two colors. I'm just going to keep it right on the outer corner of my eyeball. And since we have such bright, beautiful, vibrant colors at the top, I have to use one of these colors. So I think I'm going to use this purple color right here. It's called Makita, I think. This one. So before we put that color on our eyes, I'm going to put some primer on my lid. I already put some on, but I didn't explain what I was doing, so this is me explaining it now. I'm going to put this primer right onto my eyelid, and this is just really going to help the color stick to your lids. You can use it without it, but I feel like if you use a primer, it just shines brighter. It comes off way better and brighter, so that's why I'm using it. Alright, so with this color, I'm just going to rub my finger into it. If you want to use a brush, that's fine. I just feel like if I use my finger, more product comes off, and it's easier for me to pick up that color with my finger, so that's why I do it. But be careful, because if you have really oily lids, you can transfer the oil onto your finger, then that goes into the palette, and it makes the color harder to get picked up the next time. So just be careful of what you're doing. Right? And then I'm going to pack this onto my lid. Like this, all over that primer. Alright, and then when you have that shadow in the places you want, I'm going to take my brush, this fluffy brush again, and then go right into my crease with it, just to blend out the line between my crease color and my lid color, because I really don't like it to be so sharp. Now that I've blended that out, I'm going to come over into this color right here called Mally, I think is what it's called. It's this like bright green color right here. Tealy. No, that's not teal. It's like a greenish color. Looks like seaweed. I'm going to take that color on my finger and put that right in the center of that purple eyeshadow we just put on, just to give it a little pop of color. Okay, and then for my lower lid, I'm going to take a different fluffy brush. The reason I'm taking a different fluffy brush is this one's a little bit smaller than this one, so it's easier to get up under my eyes with. But I'm going to go back into that Burkina color, this this light brown color right here, and I'm going to just put that onto my lower lash line, just like this. You don't need a whole lot, and I'm only going halfway into my lower lid. I'm not going all the way in. And then I'm going to go back in with Ada. It's this brick red color that we used earlier, and I'm going to put that right onto my lower lash line as well, but just staying right in the outer corner. And then I'm going to take a flat brush, just any kind of flat brush is fine. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to go into Zola, which is this kind of bright, I guess tealish blue color right here, and I'm going to run that on my lower lash line. And this color, I am going to take it all the way over. I'm just going to be really, really careful and try and keep it as close to my lash line as possible. Now that we're done with those shadows, I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon and run that on my lower lash line, my upper lash line, and my waterline. So I'm not going to be winging it out. I'm just going to kind of make it smoky. So if you want to draw a wing, go for it. So when you get done with your eyeliner, take your flat brush again and then smoke out that line so it looks kind of smoky. So I know this is going to be kind of backwards, but since I do a lot of things backwards anyway, I'm going to take my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal and put that on my brow bone. And again, I just use my fingers. Don't know why, I just enjoy doing it that way. Okay, and then for our inner corners, I'm going to go back into my Masquerade palette and pick up this color right here. It's called Giza. This like shiny light color right here, and I'm going to put that right into my inner corner. Alright, and last but not least, I'm going to put on some mascara. The mascara I always use is the Benefit Roller Lash. It looks like this. I'm going to do that off camera so I don't bore you with putting on mascara, and then I'll be back. Alright, and then for lipstick, I'm going to use the NYX Cosmic Metals, and this is the color Asteroid Aura. This color right here. So pretty. Okay, so this is the look I created, and everything on my eyes was using the Juvias Place Masquerade palette, which is this palette right here. I love this palette. I reach for it all the time when I do my eyeshadow. The reason I love this palette so much is not only does it have super vibrant, beautiful, bright colors up here, but they have the browns and neutrals and all that down here. And I just think that this is such a versatile palette, and it's just great for anything, that I just use it all the time. Even when I'm doing more of a natural look, I always reach for this palette. I was so skeptical about buying it because I couldn't like touch it. Usually when I buy eyeshadows, I have to be able to touch it because I want to see how well it's pigmented and you know how it feels and all that kind of stuff. But I just went for it and I bought it, and I am so glad I did. I never thought that this palette would be so badass. Like I love this palette. I also think this palette would be great for a beginner because it has your brights and your neutrals. So it kind of has everything in there that any beginner would really want, or you know, non-beginner. This palette is just, I can't say good enough things about it. It just makes my life complete. so much. It is the best palette I've ever owned. I mean, I love it. It's just so pigmented. Each color has just phenomenal pigmentation. The color payoff it's phenomenal. I've never had any kind of palette like it. It blew me away. Phenomenal. Highly, highly, highly recommend it to you. The place where you can get it is called juviasplace.com. I'll put the link in the description box below. I think total with shipping and everything, it was like $32, but I did put in some kind of discount code. However, I forgot what the discount code was. I think, you know what? I don't even know what it was, but I will go searching and figure out what kind of discount code you can put in, and I will put that in the description box as well. So before I let you go, I'm going to do a couple swatches and then you are free from me. But thank you so much for watching my video. I really, really appreciate it. Please head on over to Mrs. Texas Beauty and watch her tutorial. She got the Nubian 2 palette and it's a beautiful palette. Go over and check that out immediately. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, have a very happy Thanksgiving and just stay safe and happy. And I love you guys and I will see you next time. Bye.